Do you watch horror movies? I ask because today's game is an adaptation of what has been called Taiwan's most terrifying film. It promises forbidden rituals, maternal love, and a curse so powerful it broke the fourth wall and haunted audiences worldwide. Now I know what you're thinking. Can a game really live up to this renowned source material? There's only one way to find out. Welcome to the demo for Incantation. It's funny how the phone is clearly like just they tried to add a little effect in there, but anyway, I'm not gonna say anything. Mother and child, got it. We Gucci.
就他哦，真勾追呢。你女儿不见6年了哦，哦，一定很想她哦。你那封信哦，说你女儿在陈家村里，但你又不知道是谁寄的，无定定是诈骗哦。啊，你自己跑来，那是揣无哦。
我会的，我会找到的，我一定会找到的。
哦，对啦对啦，会找到啦。
What kind of cab driver is this, man? You're not gonna find your daughter. Oh, they're picking up.
快到了吗？
嘿呐嘿呐，两米的高啊。
头部双口向山坡是想是不明消失，请熟人前往支援。
Well, he's actually a cop.
啊，你等一下跟紧我哦。
That makes way more sense.
然后就避暑了。我先帮你们看卖了。
谢谢。
Yeah,
大家都
Officer
叫我
Will.
不要再找了。
I was like, I mean, it's still rude as hell, but like,
不会啦，我冇做囝啊，伊哦。不管安怎，为了囡仔，咱什么代志拢做会出来，对不？
只要能找到雅雅，只要能找到她，我也。哎，刚刚那人是不是？
啊？什么人？干
well, let me guess, he's either dead or missing.
威哥，
I mean, you know, we're happy about this. We're fine. This is fine.
坏了，该死！
Totally fine. Oh. 6 years. Okay. Oh boy. If you want to read this, I'm going to leave this up on the screen. I'm not going to read this whole thing out. I'll read some of the shorter notes, but I also don't want to mess up the names because I don't speak that much Chinese or any. So I don't want to murder these names and stuff, but there it is. Missing person report. Okay. Filed in 2009. So yeah, any of the longer things I will leave up so you can pause it if you want to. Okay. So pretty classic, right? We're looking for a kid. We got this. Well, wait, how did I'm curious how we lost our daughter? Oh, went missing from the hospital. Okay. So that's pretty crazy to take your daughter to the
威
hospital.
哥，你在吗？
She just disappears. Okay, tabbed open your backpack. Cool. Okay, we read all these. Oh, I see. We got different tabs. Okay, we read those. Cell phone's broken. We don't have any sutras. Oh.
我昏了多久？
True. How long have we been passed out? The sun looks to be in the same location, I would guess, but Maybe, I don't know. We didn't really look around too much. We're getting... Okay, we can't find Officer Will. Car is completely destroyed. Tried to call for help, but my phone's broken too. I have no idea where I am, and the only road I can see is a hiking trail. Okay. Did Officer Will go up the mountain for help? Can't just wait around. That's not going to do anything. Should I follow the trail up the mountain to find him? Okay.
有人，
Oh, is that him right there? We running. Shift to run. Well, we're jogging. Where'd he go? Dang, dude was walking fast, man.
威哥，
Oh, there he is. Oh, no,
等我
jump
一下。
scare. Nice jump scare. My man is gone. Holy heck. Of course, it's probably not really him, right? Maybe it is. I don't know. What the heck? Okay. Oh, that's Were there birds? That's a good or bad sign. Not sure, really. Not too clear. Maybe we're protected in this area. Okay, we got some kind of shack here. Yeah. Okay. An altar for out in the middle of nowhere. Interesting. I don't know. Is this common? I'm not sure. I mean, I've obviously seen these types of altars before, but never just out and about. Oh. Who is this? Maybe it's the edge of town or something? Not sure.
阿姨你好，
嘿，你好，
What's up with your... what is that?
我踮遮遐久啊，拢无看过你呢。诶，啊，你外地来的哦？你来遮要创啥哈？啊，查某囡仔人
Yeah,
一个
I'm
人
not
踮
from
遮
here.
做危险的呢。
我是来这边找人的。阿姨，你有没有看到一个警察经过这边？
无呢，你要较头前看卖无？
哦，
Not
我
weird
对
at
这里
all.
不熟。阿姨，你可不可以带我去找啊？
哎哟，袂用日啦，我伫遮等阮后生呢。阿姨小等下就来带我啦。伊哦，要带我去刷卡段呢。啊，我两边要走啊。
Okay.
哦，哎，阿姨，你是这边的人吗？
伫遮住半世人啊，拢毋甘要走。毋过哦，阮囝甲我讲哦，叫我上好是量早搬走，一直刷卡甲我照顾嘛较方便。啊，你若是要找人哦，你就继续行啊。头前有人甲你斗相共。
哦，好。
All right then.
往那边对吗？
啊，对，啊，你直直行就会看到啊啦。
好，谢谢阿姨。
爱较细致的哦。
Dude, her eyes are freaky, and that bow that she's doing is kind of... What is that? I'm not sure. Those hand movements. Yeah, she hasn't disappeared. Thought she might be a ghost or something. She said she's waiting for her son to pick her up. Yeah, maybe that is the edge of town, and she's just waiting. Look for a house, huh? Can't miss it. Well, there's another one of these. Is there anything in this one? Oh. Wait. Is that the same statue, but it's facing the other way? It's got to be a different one, right? Right? Guys? Everyone? Yeah, it's a different one. Nothing in this one. Let's keep going, I guess. Okay. Oh, there's a fence. Okay, so there should be a house around, maybe. She said we can't miss it if we go straight. We're not really going straight, but, I don't see a house. Oh, okay. Fast walking Dan over here. Freaking Billiam. Officer Billiam. Huh. It's private property again. Oh. Okay, we're gonna crawl through there, I'm guessing. Or crouch through there, whatever. Yeah, I don't see anything else. Okay. Oh, full on the belly. I was not expecting that. There's no case there of like, oh, we stumbled onto your property by accident. Nah, we full on belly crawled in here. Whoopsie. Oh, these are flowers. I thought they were, that's still creepy. I thought there were like talismans everywhere, but, not any less creepy. Well, obviously not because we were talking, but. Ooh, what's this? Yellow talisman pinned to the wall, incantation written in blood. Oh. Wait, do we not learn this incantation? Hmm.
抱歉，有人在吗？
Well, okay. Yeah. Here we go. Oh boy.
怎么卡住了？
Oh boy.
请问有人在吗？
This is fine? Totally fine. It's locked. Okay, so 5 years younger than our kid, it looks like. Or no. Actually, did it say how old are those? I didn't look at the... I forgot the dates already, but wait. 2014. It's 2015 now. Is that what... I'm guessing that's either what year it is now, or this place was abandoned a while back? But it seems like that might be... Given the 2014 date on the other thing. Maybe. That's what year we're in. Okay. Guess we just keep looking around the house. Oh, I guess we need a key, huh? Because we can't get out of here. Oh, gosh. Or find another way out of the house, I guess. Or find the cop, because, you know, can't even interact with this door. No response. Can't interact with this stuff. Oh. Okay, hello?
先生，先生，不好意思闯进来，我刚刚在山路那边出了意外。
不要啊！求求你放过我老婆跟阿姐！求求你！
我只是问个路而已。
First thing I noticed was that symbol, which is also on his hand, I believe. But also, all of these are backwards. Oh. Not a very good offering, I would imagine. AJ, take mom and leave now. I've locked the door and the key's hidden in the trophy. Father, forgive me. AJ, you must never open the door. Oh, what did they do? What did they do? What did he do, I guess?
外面好像有路。
Okay, it looks pretty normal over here. I mean, if we really wanted to, I guess we could Oh, we could climb down this tree or something, maybe. Ooh, it's kind of high, but still. If we can't get out, we can here, I guess. Might get hurt, but, you know. Oh, we can open this one. Creepy. Okay. 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 Happy family. We love it. Love to see it. I don't know if that's scribbled out, scratched out, or if it's just like, like what caused that? Is that natural, or is that like someone got cursed and you can't look at them anymore or something? So they never sent this letter. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm too busy to make it to your birthday. I know you must be very disappointed. Trust me. I'd come if I were able to. Didn't you say you wanted a robot toy? How about after I get off work, we go buy your present, then go to the amusement park and eat your favorite fried chicken? Okay. So doesn't see his kid much? Maybe they don't live together. I'm not sure. Maybe they all come up here and live and work in this area. I'm not really sure how this community works, lives. It seems normal to have the parents and children separated, sort of, for some reason. I could see that being a thing, like, you know, you go work somewhere and then maybe you only go home on the weekends, or like maybe even like once a month or something crazy if you're... Oh, I didn't see this earlier. Was this here before? No, it wasn't here before. Hmm.
这房间是
That seems not great. Oh, he's got tattoos all over him. I wonder if we should leave him alone. We won't, of course, but... he's like... Oh, man, his skin's all jacked up, too. Especially don't touch him with your bare hands anyway. Oh, dude. Oh, snap. Wait, what was he doing there? I was getting hurt, but I don't know what he was doing. Oh boy. That was pretty convenient that they had that there. Also, this is pretty convenient too. All right. Well, let's go deeper. Yeah, maybe there's a way out in the basement. I would not think that as someone raised mostly in the US, but I don't know. Maybe there is another way out down here. Talismans everywhere, dude. What's up with this rat? You're making a lot of noise for one rat, dude. Oh, there's more. Oh, they're just chilling. Okay. What is up with the backward statues?
为什么要在地下室办？
That's a good question too. Why would they do it in the basement? Oh, this okay. Okay. She bestows love and compassion upon the faithful while smiting those who transgress her with just retribution. This sounds like something that was or is being worshipped in the town. This gives me kind of Resident Evil vibes, but also I don't know. But yeah, it seems like they worship something for protection that is maybe not the benevolent being that they expected. Divine grace, boundless ever. Okay, all humankind, behold thy servant. Presents unto thee sacred offering of gold and silk. I thought it was going to be a person or something. Heart of repentance. Okay. Shield our kindred. Right. See, they wanted protection from I don't know what. Or maybe just blessings upon the town or something, you know. Forgive us our sins. Okay. Basically keep everyone safe. Keep everyone from getting sick. Don't let anyone mess with us. Okay. So all the writings and maybe word of mouth or whatever about this particular deity were probably phrased in that way, presented in that way, like a protector, but obviously they would demand a high price for the protection, right? Seemingly.
这里是车库。
It is a garage. It looks like we have to turn on the power. Oh, that's a loud fan. Oh, here we go. Is that all I gotta do? Yeah, let's go. Let's get out of this house, my guy. Oh, we don't need that. We just need to run. Where are we? Oh. Why did she stop running? Oh, come on, chick. I believe in you. Yes. We're outside. Whoa. Intense. And then there's freaking Billiam. Freaking Billiam. All right, we got some notes that I haven't been keeping up with. Oh, boy. Oh. Did she draw that? Holy crap. Lady said there were people ahead who could help, so when I saw a house, I went inside to ask for assistance, but the people in the house were so strange. Not a lie at all. The man on the second floor looked at me as if he'd seen a ghost, and the old man resting on the floor, first floor, attacked me. If I hadn't pulled down the metal shutter, yeah, we know what would happen. I called out to Officer Will several times, but it's like he can't hear me or something. I have to follow him. Okay, oh, so... So we've been making notes every time we find some info. Right. Okay. Cool. All right. So let's not go anywhere near this house again. Thanks. Good. Does that mean anyone else in town is not going to also be a little cray-cray? I wonder what the deal is here, though. Okay. Oh, come on. Not the cemetery. This is fine.
你若讲来，顶带我走。 我无想要住踮遮。
Wait, why is she waiting?
阿姨，
Oh.
对不起，对不起，吓到你了。
无啦，是我无看到你，歹势啦。你毋是伫找人，是找着无？
有是有，但每次想追上去的时候，他就不见了。阿姨，
Mhm.
阿姨，你没事吧？
无啦，无啦，
She is out
我
of
无
it.
代志啦。
你是不舒服？住附近的话，
Yeah, I
要不
can
要我扶
help
你回
take
家
you
休
home,
息？
yeah.
毋免，我着踮遮
Your
等。
son will be here
我后
soon,
生
huh?
伫要来啊啦，你紧找人啦。
好，
Okay.
那我走了。阿姨，你保重。
So is her son actually not alive anymore? Or is she not alive anymore? Or are they all gone? Oh my. Oh my. Well, I don't know how long this town has been here, but also this seems like very unorganized, maybe. I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but yeah, they're just like all thrown on top of each other, and there's a ton of them. Oh my. Then again, I haven't been to a country where this is a thing for a long time. I'm not sure. I haven't been out in the boonies of those places either, so maybe this is normal. Maybe I don't know. I don't think so though. I feel like they would. You know, you want to go and pay respects to your family or whatever. It's not like you're climbing over other people's graves to get there. Like, yeah, I don't. There's that symbol again.
好像有间小庙，空的。
What? Oh, the offering, is that worms or something? It's moving. Caterpillars? Definitely moving. It's empty. So I guess there's supposed to be something in there. Oh, that was a...
我足惊呢。
Oh, did we just loop? Oh,
阿姨？
no.
我走。
阿姨，你不是在等你儿子吗？怎么会过来？
歹势啦，我袂搁走啊。
怎么回事？
Great. Good. Good and great and good. The radio keep... What the... I almost didn't see that. Okay. Good. Good. Are there more? There was only one candle here before, right? Now there's two. I wasn't really looking at the candle specifically, but I feel like there was only one. Oh no. How many times are we gonna have to loop through here?
站起来！就是你。
刚刚那是什么？
Okay. Everyone's blaming me. I'm not sure why. And it's
好
the
像有间
same.
小庙，空的。
Oh my gosh. All right, I'm gonna Still not sure if her son is gone or she's gone or both. Like maybe she's trapped in the town now. Like she can't leave because of the... I'm assuming it's a curse, right? Oh. Okay, now there's just a stool here? Oh. There's more than a stool here. Okay, well... I guess that answers one of the questions I had. Keep hearing different stuff from over there too. It was a baby at one point. Now it's a... Oh, yeah, there is something here. Ah! This is probably what goes in that thing. Okay. we're protected now. Maybe, sorta, kinda, maybe. Yeah. Oh, okay. That's... Well, at least it took the offering that was there, and I didn't have to give it anything else. But the fact... Man, the way they all just turn around, that is... Okay. That's, unexpected. Oh, it broke the cycle, too. It broke the loop. Okay. So it is protecting? Oh, I don't know. I mean, obviously, this isn't right. Oh. Oh, well, there's the stool and the, we're not going to look directly at that, but yeah, that's Lady. Dang. Yeah, that definitely answered more definitively than the previous one. Now, again, I don't know if that's because she couldn't leave and maybe her son couldn't enter the town either to get her and save her. Or maybe something happened to her kid because of what they did here. And, you know. Oh, we're going back to this house. I said I didn't want to come back here again. Crap. There's like only one house in town? Okay. What? I don't want to go in here, dude. Ugh. Wait. Is that the officer? Who is this? Yeah. Wait, what? Dude, what?
锁住了，钥匙在哪？
I'm sorry. It's always mannequins. Oh, my goodness. Key to the living room. Okay. Looks like it may lead to the living room. Good. Good. Thank you. Thank you. Don't murder me, okay? Thanks. Oh. Oh, this is the... Okay, yeah. Yeah, hi guys. Home for just hanging out, you know, just chilling. What you got going on there? Playing a fun game? Cool. Surrounded by mannequins, the homeowner is making a strange gesture with his hands, grinning from ear to ear. Looks pretty normal to me, but maybe it's a mistranslation or the photo's wrong. Or we're not seeing what's actually in the photo and he's doing that weird thing that the lady was doing when we first met her. Man is smiling happily with the mannequins. Is he the owner of the house? I saw those mannequins inside, but I haven't seen him. Where did he go? What are all those weird scratches on the... Okay. Okay. Oh my. Hello. What is this? Dirty business card for OBGYN clinic. Oh. Right. I forgot about the whole thing with the babies. Or the children, rather. Okay. Best way to swiftly correct behavior. Oh. Okay, so... Just a child rearing book. Potentially outdated these days, but eh? Okay. Wait, isn't that... What the... Many of the feathers have fallen out of this plume duster, signifying it had been put to good use. The handle is also cracked, suggesting the duster has been used for other things. As in the child rearing thing we just read, probably. Seems like it'll open from the other side. Okay. Can't interact with that. Oh, what's this?
少了个按钮。
Okay. The layout of the house has changed. Oh my goodness. Okay, we got a mannequin and some praying stuff. I brought my family here. They too are your children. I humbly ask you bestow oh, okay. Can't get over this. Oh, looks like that window we can get in from. Okay. Excuse me, sir? Hi. Okay. Oh. Okay. Devotion to the okay, that's what that hand gesture is, which, you know, we kind of surmised already. Wait, is that the only thing in here? Yes. All right, I'll leave you to your thing, my guy. To your cleaning, yeah? Inside the radio is a cassette tape labeled Buddhist Incantation. Seems to be where chanting is coming from. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Makes sense. There's another basement thing? The note contains unsettling words with the number 73. Purpose is unclear. It actually looks like 73 and then something smudged after. So the first two are probably 73. First two numbers. Absolutely terrifying. It seems people here believe in some sort of cult or strange religion. Yes. Talismans, relics, and altars everywhere. The Buddha Mother. Is she a Buddhist deity? Never heard of her before. 73 is written at the bottom of the note. I have no idea what it means.
这里也有暗门，另一边有什么？
Also, I hadn't really paid attention, but those numbers are circled. But I guess that's too many numbers anyway. I don't know. Wonder. All right, now we're in a basement again. Wait, it's like a floor and then another floor? I couldn't turn and look up there. There's definitely another, all right. Oh boy. Homeowner locked the door, presumably to protect his family from outside threats. But strangely, there's no one inside the house. The diary is torn in half and the other half is missing. Those bastards don't know how to respect the Buddha Mother. Now they've angered her and took what happened. Or look what happened. I've locked the door. Y'all don't want to end up like them. Stay inside and do what you're told. Do you hear me? I'm asking if you hear me. You... Oh, something came... Oh. Oh, I think it's the symbol, yeah. Yeah, okay. So, oops. Wait, what goes at the top? Oh, this thing? Ah. The number 1. Wonder where it came from. Okay. So the kid is gone. The mom has a kniffy. Oh. Oh. Well, wait, I need more numbers though. I only have. Oh, there's the head. I only have 73. Oh, that's the 7315. I thought it was just a 5, but I see. Okay, 7315. Hopefully that's it. And they took the 1 so you couldn't enter it. Ah. Yep. Giving this key opens the doors to the outside. Okay, good. Hi. You're a lot closer now than you were before. Thanks for not murdering me, though. Okay, bye. Oh? Oh, I thought it was a mannequin, but it was him. Why didn't you close the door, chick? How did they know? They know who I am, but... Or they're mistaking me for someone, or... Oh, no. Well, oh, okay. So there is a way to go, but I was like, why would you lock yourself in another room? Yeah, that could have been the end right there, but thankfully, she's got plot armor. Hi, friends. Good to see you again for the first time again. Doll's Heart. The book's introduction, this seems to be a horror novel. The story's about a shut-in named, okay, buys a life-size doll. Hopes of having her as a companion. As time passes, she appears to be gaining self-awareness. Ding Hao begins to have feelings for her that he cannot ignore. Okay. Okay. What? What?
有缝隙，好像可以挤过去。
What? Oh, I was like, what gap? All right, here we go. Let's wait, was that the only thing I could interact with? Yes, okay. Wait a minute. Oh, I can't go back. I wanted to look through the hole. Oh, hi. Oh, they're gonna sacrifice me to the Buddha mother, apparently. Still don't have a key for this, right? Oh, I do. Crap. Sir? That's I don't think that's good for your health in the long run, sir. Thanks for letting me visit your lovely home. Bye-bye now. Oh. My goodness gracious. Oh, the way they place the mannequins is very good. It's like, I like the subtle jump scares and stuff. Like the first one they had that was like the animal jumping across. Okay. But I like those more like... Like you just see it out of the corner of your eye. There's something there, you know? Okay, don't turn off the lights. Who said that? 1, 2. Oh, there was one way back here. I see 3. There's also 3 things back here. I'm assuming this is, you have to turn all those switches. What? Turn off the light before opening the door or the power will go out. Oh, jeez. Sir? Are you the homeowner? He looks like the original homeowner. At least from the photo, he had the same clothes on. All right, do we just do the lights? Yeah, let's just do the lights. Oh. Okay. They're moving. Oh, shoot. Okay, I gotta go like around. Oh, we have to do it in a certain order? I think I might have it now. Oh, crap. Or is it timed? No, we got it. Okay. That house is so hard to get out of. Dude, what the? She said, shush your face. And she's like, who are you? Well, we're about to be a sacrifice. Is that the cop? He's a part of it. Freaking set me up, dude. I'm gonna sacrifice you. I'm gonna get out of this. Probably not in the demo, but I'm gonna get out of this. Or maybe we're a different character in the full game. Speaking of, that was the demo for Incantation. Oh my goodness. That was very good. Intense, I will say. Cool. I'm very curious though. I want to see like what's the story behind all this stuff, you know? Let me know if you want me to play the full game when it comes out, because this seems like it'll be a good time. Also, yeah, if you made it this far in the video, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, all that good stuff so you don't miss our other uploads. And if you want to see another spooky game that has to do with family, check out this video. See you next time.